Alright. Alright. Message received. Playing from a fresh start character on Nightmare difficulty with a hardcore character is not the right move. I hear you, and I agree. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Remnant 2 as a gunslinger, or at least that's the archetype I'm going to start with. And we're not even going to be playing on Nightmare difficulty with a softcore character. I'm actually going to bump down the difficulty to, I believe, Veteran. Veteran is the second choice. Should be a good combination of challenge and accessibility. I want to see what this game has to offer. And several of you suggested, especially you, Grack Flint, yes, I see you, said learn the game before you try and tackle a challenge like that. And I think that's only fair. So we're going to be diving right in. Of course, I've recreated my favorite character of all time, Silverius. Hardcore characters off. Skip tutorial is also off, so I am going to actually do the tutorial, start from the beginning. As for dialogue, I'm not going to be going through every dialogue option, but for major NPCs, I will let their dialogue play out. Apparently, there are some dialogue choices as well as puzzles that rely on some of the dialogue, so I'm going to try and let some of those play, but again, I'm not going to be going through all the dialogue and trying to learn all the lore. We're just going to be learning this game, hopefully, together. So Veteran, a more demanding experience with tougher and deadlier enemies, a great choice for players that enjoy a challenge, and that is me.
She says, if I wanted to feel sorry for myself, I'd have stayed with your father.
Oh, that is quite a drop. Let me help you down.
I've got this. Shit! You okay? That's 3.
What? Oh, please.
3 times I saved your life. The sinkhole, your foot. What? You'd be dead if my mom hadn't taught me to dress a wound. Fine. 2 times then. The sinkhole and just now. Ugh. Ah.
Hey, let me see that.
Leave it. It's nothing. Hey, I'm fine.
Come on, roll up your sleeve and just admit we're friends already.
This is not an admission.
Let me see. It's getting worse.
Listen, it ain't broken or bleeding. It'll calm down. It always does. Let's go. The kid said the ward was this way.
Well, I will not be playing any sort of online component. Now, one thing that I do have a minor complaint about, and it's something they could fix with a patch, is some of the side characters talking.
That old fairy tale?
It happens when it shouldn't. For example, I could actually be talking to another NPC, and my character will continue talking, or a side character will try talking to me while I'm involved with another character. So hopefully that doesn't happen too often.
Hope they got a few supplies for trade. Otherwise, we won't last much longer out here.
Also, definitely never a fan of the whole I'm injured so I have to move very slowly at the beginning trope, especially when, as you'll see here, just tapping my foot apparently is about to heal me.
Not sure.
I don't know what's in that Fulton's original blend, but I never seen nobody that happy before. Not in real life.
Yeah.
Okay, shake the foot, touch the heel, and we are good to go. Now, do I have access to my inventory now? I do. So here's the survivor set. I do not have a relic. I don't have anything on my head. For weapons, I have the rusty lever action. So 55 damage, 1.8 rounds per second with a magazine of 10. I have no melee weapon. And my Rusty Repeater, 15 damage, rate per second, or rounds per second of 7.2, not bad. Alright, and we don't get any access to the DLC or the pre-order armors until I have gotten through the tutorial. Nothing with my traits right now, and nothing extra in inventory. I do have tooltips turned on, so you are going to see the game tell me what to do here periodically.
Lock. Great. We can't turn back now. Ain't got nowhere to go. There's gotta be another way through.
Now, there is, according to this, a chest directly below me and to the left. I don't know if that's something I can actually get access to. I do need to let her in. Oh, you know what? I think that's just the key. I've done the tutorial a few times here.
It's about time. What took you?
Oh, this is actually the blood root. Yeah, blood root, which is a healing item. So regenerates 1.5 health per second for 30 seconds. So that is what, 45 health. Not too bad. Automatically gets put onto my hotbar. Not saying that blood root is some sort of trick from the root, but I'm also not saying it's trustworthy. In the end, it's up to you to decide whether the benefits outweigh the risk. There is actually some really well-written lore inside this game if you take the time to read.
Can't let it go to waste.
Oh, right. You
Use
want
it
me
on
to
that
use
bum
it.
ankle. Hey, come on. Let's get some distance between us and these bugs.
All right. Heavy rusted door.
Hey,
Yep. Let me at it. Now, one thing I mentioned early on, actually it might have been in one of the videos I never even released. Is there a way to see your max, not your max, but your current HP? Because if I go here, yes, I can see my health is 100, but even if I go to any of the other screens, even advanced stats, it doesn't tell me what it currently is. I believe this only ever shows me the max. Oh, look at that, great health regen. I didn't realize that was a stat. Damage reduction, total damage reduction. Ah, all right. I can appreciate that. So damage reduction, of course, is going to be a percentage of my damage reduced based on my armor. I believe the Fallout games played around with different methods. Damage reduction and then damage threshold.
Something my mind used to say.
Alright, we're going to get some enemies here. Keep some distance.
Nice shooting. Hey, that
Oh
don't
boy,
count,
things
by
die
the way.
fast. I wonder how much of a difference I'm going to notice. And will I feel any sort of advantage having played... Now, did I test this before? See, that should explode. I mean, it could be an empty propane tank. Still, if you're going to put it there, give me a reason to shoot it. No flashlight just yet, so if it does get a little dark, I apologize for that.
I'm starting to think looking for this ward wasn't such a good idea.
So right down here, we're going to be ambushed by several of those creatures. If you die, and I learned this actually playing a hardcore, if you die, it advances the cutscene. If you survive for just a round or two or a wave or two, it gives you the exact same cutscene. So there's no benefit necessarily other than possibly some scrap or, I guess not even XP because we don't have an archetype yet.
Ain't no way the war's real. How would a nest like this out here? Nope. Maybe best we head back. We retrace our steps. We can find another way out.
We should be able to survive this all right, I think, though. Especially if we
Tell me this is not happening.
use the snap aim. Okay, so melee is just gonna be my fists. I can punch them just fine. Actually, my punching is not too bad.
great, by the way. You know, right here makes for 3. Oh, shit! Hey, listen. For what it's worth, you were a good friend. You were a good friend.
It's okay. You're safe. Whoa, whoa, hold up. We're friends. We're here to help.
Can't hold this forever, Bo!
Thanks. Who are you?
Questions later. We gotta get moving. On 3. 1, 2, 3!
You know, if I had that skill during my hardcore attempts, I might be in a better position.
That's all I got. You're on your own now.
Hey, we still got each other.
Right. Follow us, you two. That won't be the last of them.
Let's see, we're up to 52 scrap. And again, no... Oh, a little bit more scrap, I think. We don't have any XP because we don't yet have an archetype. You don't collect XP until you have that. I was also told I should be smashing through containers because that's where a lot of the scrap comes from.
Must be what I felt back at the ward. Wait,
Make sure we're all reloaded.
you're from the ward? Shit. Maybe Santa's real too.
Yeah, it's not far from here. The way down collapsed behind us. We're gonna have to find another way out.
We have a few more enemies coming up. I don't know, the snap aiming might actually be too good. I may have to turn that off. Not that I'm looking for a major challenge, I'm just not looking for the game to hold my hand too much. Now at this point, if you die, at least on a hardcore run, I don't know what happens. Oh, guess I shouldn't just be running too far ahead, huh?
Damn it.
Did you kill this one behind us?
Great.
What are we up to? 137 scrap. Let's see if that carries over. That actually could be really useful for some early upgrades. Are you all ready? Oh, sorry.
would know they've lost. But they won't lay down without a fight.
See, and this is the part of the tutorial that I shouldn't have skipped on my hardcore attempts, just because it was probably unfair. Because this thing has killed me before. Yep. Because that attack, I always seem to dodge poorly. Okay, let's get my long gun reloaded. There's a nice crit, or not a crit, but a weak spot damage. Back up. Okay, there's a dodge. Get the long gun, we should be just fine here. And the finish. There we go, got the root ganglia. Very nice, got a trait point. I don't know if we got any more scrap for that.
Hey, you okay?
Not bad shooting, Traveler.
Yeah, I had some practice.
I'll bet. But don't worry. The ward's as safe a place as any. Safer.
So, it's really real. Food and water and folks living with some old white guy?
More or less.
Whoa, whoa, let me get you some water.
I'm fine.
Yes. Ooh, that looks like root rot. I've never seen a case this bad.
I'm fine. I don't know why everyone.
We need to get her to the ward, and quick. The doctor there's her only chance. We'd better get moving before we lose the light.
Root rot is a real affliction, just typically for plants and not people. I say typically, I can't think of a single human example of root rot. Typically when plants are kept in anaerobic conditions because their roots are kept waterlogged, there's no drainage or very, very poor draining soil, that's when the bacteria starts to eat away at those roots. Remember, anytime you're watering your houseplants, it's not about how much you water, it's about how often you water. A little bit of a western feel to the entrance music, so pretty great.
Oh dear.
This is Wriggler.
Call me Riggs. I got you, darling. Don't worry, friend. We'll take good care of her. Welcome to Ward 13.
Hey, don't worry. Riggs is right. She'll be fine.
Are you okay?
Just a headache.
Hey, Clementine. Let me get you some water.
I'm fine.
Oh, you're not fine. You need rest.
Bo! He's the ward's mayor. Thinks that puts him in charge of everything and everyone. Listen, I'm gonna check in with Ford, and then I'll get some rest. Okay? I've been through a lot worse, you know.
So, Traveler, your friend will be fine. I'm Bo Ward, and this is Ward 13. You must have come a long way. I mean, the route's dwindling and all, but the road's still a dangerous place. What were you two doing out there?
What were we doing? I guess we were looking for the ward.
For the ward? Really? Huh. I didn't know anybody knew what we were doing here. We've just, we've been cut off from the world for so long that, well, I'm surprised people know about us outside the gate. Feels kind of nice, actually. Hey, ask around if you need something. Oh, start with Ford. I'm sure he'd like to meet you.
So talk to Ford, the old white guy leader of the ward, as one of the other characters had said. I do have a trait point. I'm going to hold off on that. And yes, there are a lot of people that we can talk to. I will talk to them all in due time, at least the ones that have either an inventory or maybe a quest. But let's go ahead and follow the game's advice. And we'll talk to Ford.
Discussion, Clementine. You're staying, and that's final.
I don't remember asking for your permission.
Watch your tone, young lady.
Excuse me? I'm 132 years old, in case you forgot. And I am not your child. You don't have authority over me.
On this, I do. This town needs you. You can't go wandering off after something that might not even
Should have let this finish. I'm sorry.
We'll talk about this later.
Clementine is 132 years old?
Whoa, what have we here? Ah, the Traveler, of course. Wallace said yes. Right on time. Sorry you had to see that. But then again, you've been around. I'm sure you know. Families fight. Andrew Ford. Good to make your acquaintance. In the flesh.
Oh, I thought you'd have more to say. I'd heard stories.
Huh, how about that? I'm sure you've got a lot of questions, and I've got a favor to ask. So let's get to it. You first.
Let's see. If you're really the Ford that built this place, how are you alive? Oh yeah, let's find out about the long life expectancy.
That's a longer story than I can indulge right now. Let's keep it to this. You know how some things you drink can make you drunk, and some things you eat can make you sick or sleepy? Well, other things do this. It's a big world out there.
Yeah, can I get some?
Not my way. And you want to be careful what you wish for, traveler.
See, were you expecting me? What kind of favor are we talking about? I'd like to know more about the... Yeah, let's talk about the favor.
Oh, nothing too dangerous. I've got to marshal my resources. And then we'll get into it in earnest.
Hey, were you actually expecting me?
Not you precisely, as in name, rank, serial number. But I knew someone was coming.
Well, eventually someone would be coming.
Aren't you clever? Skeptic. That's fine. It so happens I knew you'd be coming today. Or I hoped. Our young Wallace told me.
How would he know?
Wallace? He's a special kid. A lot like somebody I used to know. She had bad dreams too. Dreams about things that hadn't yet come to pass.
Little cryptic.
If you can find me someone who can explain it better, bring him in.
Do we want to know? Yeah, let's ask a little bit about the other people living here.
Who, specifically?
Why were you and Clementine fighting? Yeah, I mean, that seems to be a pretty big point of contention for the story.
Arguing's not the same as fighting. Clem and I have known each other longer than anyone else here. That's a lot of water to put under a narrow bridge.
It can't be more than what, no, 132 apparently.
Looks can be deceiving. In fact, she's 132 years old.
Doesn't seem like she's like she's over 132.
She was 16 when I first met her, over a lifetime ago. But she hasn't aged a day since. You see, Clementine, she's forever young. Height of hormones, height of feeling, height of hurting. I'm sure you remember yourself. Or if not, that little scrapper you came in with brought it all back to you.
Oh, seems a little young to be mayor. Riggs, let's talk about Riggs.
Don't think there's a soul in town has lost as much as Riggs. Don't know how that man gets up out of bed every day. But he does. And we're damn thankful.
How about Bo?
Compared to who? Bo might be young, but he knows the run of a ward. Learned from the best. He was orphaned, just a kid. Ward 13 sort of adopted him. Ran security when he got old enough. Did a damn good job of it. Only made sense to put him in charge once we started up here.
Oh, let's see what
Want
other
some
questions we
intel,
can ask.
eh?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Traveler. Now that you've shot your shot, here's mine. I need an able young scrapper to help an old man out. Talk to Wally. You'll find him out by the docks. After that, gear up, and then meet me at the ward gate. I'll tell you a story.
Okay, fair enough. And I will be back for you, by the way. Just have to give me some time. Now we're gonna leave Clementine alone for now. Let's go ahead and follow what we're supposed to be doing. So we're gonna talk to Wallace. He's gonna give us our archetype. He is gonna be all the way up that bit of scaffolding just up there, that framework near the ship. So I've already decided I'm going to go with Gunslinger. It was easily the most fun that I had, although I was told that on Veteran, even Softcore, I am going to have my struggles if I don't choose something with some durability like Medic or Challenger, and I understand that, and I'm okay with a bit of a challenge even if I run into a wall a few times. Speaking of wall, here's Wallace.
I see you, Traveler. You're the one Ford's been waiting for, though he doesn't know he's been waiting. He thinks he needs help. It's her who needs it.
What are we talking about here?
You know. And you don't. Sorry, I shouldn't say. Things get messier when I tell them. I'm Wallace. Did I say that yet? Probably. The site, you know? Sorry, I probably said that already too.
Not sure what's going on here, and that's the truth.
You have a path to walk. You choose the first step here, but your path can change if you want it to.
So here we go. Here are the different archetypes. I've already gone through all of them in my hardcore series if you want to know more, or you can just pause the video as I go through any of these. Handler is a lot of fun, but Gunslinger, this is where we are going to make our stand. This loaded is just so useful, and this very first skill, Quick Draw, incredibly powerful.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense now.
Seems like this is the right path.
You're right, of course. Your path is waiting. Tell Brabus and McCabe I sent you. They have what you need. They're the next step on your journey. Until next time.
Alright, so now we get all of our good stuff. Well, not all of our good stuff. We still haven't gotten our weapons yet, and we haven't gotten the DLC or pre-order stuff. But we have gotten at least the basics of our archetype. And yeah, you can see we actually start with 0 XP, as expected, but we did keep our scrap. 137, it's not much, but gives us a little leg up. Now we need to talk to Brabus and Ava McCabe. Brabus is going to give us the weapons. Ava is going to give us our first mod.
Well, ain't you a right mutter, traipsing in here like you own the place? That boy what talks to the root? I don't trust Wally with a hot meal, but I also ain't dumb enough to cross him. I don't reckon he was any more specific. Psst, right. Well, the boy's crazy, but he ain't stupid. And I can see your gear is, lacking, to say the least. If he asks, you tell him I gave you this. No charge. Riggs is gonna talk my ear off if I don't send you over to him next, isn't he? Fine. Go see Riggs, then. Tell him he can do whatever the hell he wants.
Okay, fair enough. So now let's see. We have, of course, our Wrangler 1860, the Scrap Hatchet, and the Western Classic. Beautiful. Let's hop in here. Oh, we still got Riggs and Ava. Let's we'll talk to Ava first. Ava's gonna give us that mod. I think I'm gonna go with the Caltrops. They are seriously just so good.
I swear to God and my mother. Did Bo send you over here, or did you stumble your way over here yourself? Shit. You're serious, aren't you? Alright, so what the hell is this journey? swear, if that boy weren't so goddamn right all the time, he and I'd be having words. Percussive ones. Fine. Well, the only reason anyone bothers me is because I'm good with a hammer. So either I can modify your weapons, or we can find a more creative use for it. Tell you what, I heard you picked up something strange on your little jaunt earlier. Maybe I could do something with it.
There we go. So crafting NPCs throughout the world and Ward 13 can be used to craft new items. Yes, indeed. So all I need is a root ganglia. I definitely want the scrap shot. I just think with this class, it just really synergizes nicely. Hotshot would also be really good, but I really like Hotshot for faster firing weapons.
There. That ought to help with whatever journey he saw you on. Just tell Wally to be more specific next time, yeah? So we're done here, right? Or do I need the hammer again?
No, I think we're fine. Thank you, Ava.
Hopefully this means you'll be leaving soon. Look, it's not personal. I just don't like being distracted. I get into a zone, you know? Pisses me off when people come by and interrupt my me time. But I'll tell you what. You're clearly not the average stray that shows up here. So I'll make you a deal. You find anything interesting out there, bring it back to me and I'll see if I can use it to mod your weapons. Okay? Oh, and if you tell anyone I was nice to you, I will cut you.
Okay, that's fair. On to Riggs.
Oh, friend. Glad to see you're all right. What can I do for you? That's right, but everybody calls me Riggs. I try to keep folks safe out there. My specialty is armor and weapons upgrades. Speaking of which, Bo mentioned you might need some help getting your feet back under you. Well, whatever you need, don't be afraid to ask. We all help each other out here. Even McCabe. I don't suppose he was more particular about why. Ha! Yeah, that sounds like Travis. Right. Well, I've got a pretty focused skill set. I reckon I know what he means. Come to me if you ever need to upgrade your equipment.
Oh. And we're actually given the opportunity to upgrade right away. So I think this is something that I was missing by skipping the tutorial. So actually, I'm given a bit of a leg up. All right. I think I'm just going to go with the long gun for now. I think that's the best bang for my buck, so to speak. And now we have a trait point available. So let's take a look and see what we have. So ammo reserves. I do like ammo reserves with this character. Having more ammo is just going to be really, really nice. I mean, health is always good. Stamina is well, actually, stamina has not been much of an issue. I do like mod power generation though. The more I can use those caltrops, the better. Skill cooldown. It's already 40 seconds, which is so short. I could get that down to 6%, or 94%, I should say. I'm gonna go for the mod power. Yep, get that 2%. Go, perfect. And let's go back and talk to Ford, go on his little mini quest. Who's not here? That's right, he is actually waiting for us. You know what, while we're here, since she's here and she's bummed out and she's about to go missing, let's talk to Clementine real quick.
I'm not talking about this right now.
Or we leave her alone. I will always love that animation. That's just great. Like I said, there's other vendors here, other people who can craft and trade, but we will talk to them when we have something potentially to craft and or trade.
Don't worry, Mr. Guardian. I'll protect you.
Trying to actually get into some more combat in this first episode here.
Now you look like you could help an old man take on the world. You ready to do this? Then let's not waste any more time. This way. Still smells like home. Here, take this. Just crank the handle to make it work. This used to be a research facility, cutting edge. We did things down here nobody dreamed of. Not before nor since. Yet, for all our manpower, we didn't know what the stones really were. Until it was too late.
The stones?
The World Stones. Giant red crystals that let us see into other worlds. Even travel to them. So, what? We just hide the stones away and hope the Soviets haven't found their own. No. We had to know everything there was to know about them. It was a matter of national security. Of pride. So, yeah. We opened the door and walked through.
But something was waiting on the other side.
It didn't happen right away. Hell, the inhabitants of the worlds we traveled to couldn't follow us. We thought we were safe. But yeah, the route found a way. After that, well... We all know what happened after that. Locked, huh? Well, this is my house. Come on. I gave Ellen a few things to hang on to, in case of emergency. She must have hidden it around. Come on, Ellie, where'd you hide it? That red thing. We call it a dragon heart. Don't ask why. Take it with you. You might need it.
I would like to know why it's called the Dragon Heart. So this is our healing item. It's worn perpetually so. Travelers who have used the World Stones have been using these to stay alive ever since the first one was found. Clawbone was the start. Hold on, Ford. Clawbone was the start of it all. He led us, more specifically, he led Dr. Harsgard down a path of discovery that nearly ended in our annihilation. Obviously, we should have never set one foot on that path, but you tried telling that to the genius who thinks they're about to change the world. No idea what it is. But if we take a look at the matchbox we just got, I absolutely love this. We have a chance to inspect. Sounds like there's something sliding around inside, either a single heavy match or something else. And when we actually inspect it, we can interact, and inside, we get a key. Excellent. But not only that, if we then inspect the flashlight, and we turn it around, we can also look just underside, and looks like we get 0415. We gotta remember that code for back when we get to Ford's house.
There you are. Hurry up. Let's get this door unlocked. Can't stand around all day.
Is that the...
The World Stone. Yes. Or part of it, anyway. Every shard's as useful as the whole. We shut it down after Harsgard died. Like I told Ellen at the time. The damn thing's more dangerous than useful. Huh. Of course not. Never mind. Now, let's see if that worked.
Work to do what, exactly? Holy shit.
So many years. So many journeys. I wonder, did the Andrew Ford who first touched this crystal, did he ever come back? Go back. Tell Bo to bury this place. Not just lock it away, but get some explosives and bury it in a tomb of concrete. More dangerous than useful, traveler. Remember that.
Ford? Ford! Ford!
Oh, man. Bo is gonna be pissed.
That bastard did it. He actually woke it up.
Clementine? Hey.
Did he tell you how to use it? Do I even want to?
System failure is imminent. The core has been compromised. The utility is required. Commencing acquisition.
Help!
Clementine!
Don't let go! I'm slipping! Don't let it take me!
Clementine! Shit! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, no, don't do it. Don't you do it! Oh, this is so stupid. Ugh.
Oh, fantastic. Looks like I'm starting in Navrud. Oh no. Oh boy, with the worst mod for Navrud. So if you were watching my hardcore series, then you might have been confused as to why we were looking for Ford and Clementine. Well, now you know.
Clementine! Ford! Where are you guys? This is all insane. Both the crystal and Ford. I better get moving if I'm gonna find Clementine.
So we have seen this recently. We know there's a key up here, and then we have an audio recording we'll grab. I was also told that yes, there are illusory walls, which I have seen one of, but I've also told there are things like invisible walkways, and there are elevators that actually have more than one level. So I might send that up and then see if there's another one that appears to go down.
That looks important.
Grab the Seeker's Key. There we go, got them. All right, let's listen to this. And I'm gonna send that elevator up and see if there's another one.
Etheris Calca, Arco Primus, House all who live and may yet live in whatever days are still to come. My people, we...
Oh, I didn't realize that wouldn't keep playing as I walked away. That's a bit disappointing. Well, let's pretend it wasn't all that important. No, it doesn't look like I should be dropping down there. That's just to call it back.
Wow. What is this place?
Well, at least we can spend more time talking to this weird thing that appears.
Impossible. Where did you come from? How did you find Nerud? You should not even exist.
That's all you got for now? I can't believe I started with Nerud. It's the only level so far that I have honestly said I don't enjoy. Just curious, we'll send that up.
Your presence creates new, interesting possibilities. I have many questions. Find my tower within the wastes beyond. Look for a glowing white orb held aloft to the heavens. There, you will find me. We must speak.
And once again, we could just speak here.
I must speak to you at once in my tower.
Honestly, it just sounds like a issue of control. I don't know where the weak spot is on you. If it's obviously not going to be the head. Alright, let's see. So we do have some jars here. Let's call the elevator down. And let's go smash this stuff while we wait. Alright, so far 0 for 2. I will, however, enjoy some iron. It's interesting. Is there any more like that here? It just seems out of place, doesn't it? Guess not. Right, well, out into the wide world, that's going to get me killed very quickly, and we'll see how I survive on a lower difficulty. So many elevators. Oh, I should look up, make sure. Oh, that almost looks like another elevator could take my place. But it didn't move. No. Right, well, let's send that back up, just in case. Doesn't seem like anything's gonna change.
Tower with a glowing white orb. Shouldn't be too hard to spot.
Oh, I agree. We've seen it. Yes, we know exactly what resting does. Gives you your health back, gives you your healing back, resets enemies, respawns any multiplayer friends. Kill time. Beautiful. Oh, the damage is just so much lower.
You can't carry any more of that.
Really? Okay. Guess that's an okay thing. There's either an item or a tome. Tome of knowledge, which would be a skill point. Probably an item. Either way, though. Really good to have nice and early. If they are different colors, I apologize. I've said it multiple times. I am colorblind, so I do my best to suss out what they are. And, oh, wait a minute. Oh, this is a tome. Look at that. So let's see, do we want to do another mod power generator? No, I'm going to do expertise. I'm going to get that cooldown going. Let's see what that changes our cooldown on our quick draw skill to. It is 37.6 seconds. Okay. That is a really, really short time. Now, I honestly would have expected an elite by now, but I'm wondering if the difficulty also changes the spawn rate of those. No one mentioned in the comments, but that very well could be the case. So far, so good. Sounded like there's something over here. I don't know if I'm supposed to be killing these things for any reason. I might kill some of them just to see if they drop any unique items. That looked like a dung beetle, by the way.
All right, come and get some.
This is significantly easier. I know that'll change. I know that it's not all gonna be Sunshine and rainbows. What is happening? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I just completely missed with my quick draw. Okay, looks like we just got... Yeah, we just got an enemy group to spawn. Uh-oh, now we're in trouble. Oh, we're gonna actually go down. Heal, quickly. And move. So we do have an elite now. This elite is something that can actually inhabit other enemies. Good. Back up, back up. Heal. Oh! And that's why hardcore isn't for me. So how does this work? What do you lose on death? This is quite literally my first time playing softcore. Everything looks the same. I don't think I lost any XP. Okay, so that was sloppy. Probably going a little bit too fast. Slow down a little just to make sure that, well, number one, I'm not missing anything. Number two, I'm not getting surrounded. Definitely want to head back to that building,
All right,
though.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I don't honestly think that I lost any XP or scrap. So is there really no consequence other than just redoing an area in between checkpoints? That doesn't seem honestly all that punishing. I mean, 2 shots with my long gun, even at that range, is pretty amazing. Okay, keep it going. You know what? My skill would have been perfect against that enemy if I'd used the mode where I actually stop and aim it. Okay, back up. Okay, where are you? Oh, different enemy. Where are you? There we go. Good kill. Very good kill. Those caltrops coming in very handy. Finally, they came in handy. Against that other ghost-like thing, though, I have no idea if that would have done any good. Alright, I'll come back for that loot. I do want to head back over here to where this building was. Oh, you have a shield! I didn't realize that. Oh, hello. Oh, stay still. Ready? Skill time? Okay. Unfortunate that I now use my skill, but can actually use cover pretty well against this boss, or this enemy.
Damn it.
Damage from him is not too bad. Okay, get ready. Good kill. Love that skill. Love it just so much. Okay. We're good. Let's keep pushing. I think going straight's the way forward, but I don't want to go forward. I want to explore these little side sections. We do have to wrap up here soon. I've gotten one weak shot attack on them. I just don't know where to aim for it to be consistent. Okay, so there's a little bit of scrap. So this looks a little suspicious, doesn't it? Where that other enemy was. This just goes back out into the main area. Let's go. Let's take the elevator. Do I want to see if there's something underneath? Can I tell? Couldn't tell. I don't know if the map would really tell me either. I think probably not. All right. Well, into a new section, I guess. First, we have here. Weird snake-like thingy. All right. Another one of these statues with a little bit of iron. Oh, okay, more scrap. Sure, why not? I'll Zelda roll through everything. Fill that up. Tower of the Unseen. We do have a checkpoint. I don't know why I just rolled the way I did. I'm just trying to get through this stuff. More scrap, good. And what do we have for materials? 7 iron, no relic dust. That's actually surprising for this point. But let's head back. We can do an upgrade and we can get the SMG and see if it's better than our pistol. I just want to see what I'm up against. Okay, some of these walking robots, that's good. Caltrops will be very valuable here.
Thank the Founder. You're alive. What happened?
Well, here's the deal. Yeah, let's talk about how Ford activated the stone.
I knew the Founder was up to something. I mean, who else wants to visit the old Lord, huh? Look, I'm sorry you got involved in this, Traveler. So, then what happened? Wait, what? Clementine? Where is she? Is she okay? Right, sorry. Clementine, she means a lot to all of us. We gotta find her. I'll get everybody together. If she went through the World Stone, she could be anywhere.
Don't worry, I've got this. It's my fault. I'll find her. No, let's actually say I can use all the help.
Yeah, damn straight you could. She could be anywhere, like worlds away. All right, I'll get Brabus and Riggs. I'll tell them to... Oh, what the hell am I doing? I don't know what's out there any more than you do. Oh, I'd be putting the whole town at risk. Clem wouldn't want that. Hell, it's a miracle you came back. Oh, I'm sorry. Town will help you all it can, but I can't ask anyone to go out there. we gotta trust you to find her. Is that all right?
Yeah, if there's any help you can give, though.
Thanks, Traveler. Talk to the folks around town. They should have any supplies you need. You know, Ford used to tell me, old Commander Ford, not the founder, that a leader and a hero are two different things. The leader's place is always with her people. I thought she was just taking a dig at her grandfather for leaving all the time, but I think I'm starting to understand her better now.
Yeah, we don't actually have any questions right now.
Hey, let me know as soon as you find Clem, okay? We're all worried about her.
Alright, well, we can upgrade our weapon, and we're going to do that, but we're also going to do that next time. We've hit the hour mark. That's what I want to keep these to. So, let me know what else you'd like to see. What else should I explore? Obviously, we'll continue down the main path, but any other tips and tricks that you have that can help keep me alive, even though it's no longer hardcore, as we've seen thanks to my plummeting off the cliff, well, I am all ears. Again, spoilers. If you want to share something that would be considered a spoiler, try to do so cryptically, secretly, so I still have to puzzle it out, because I do want to explore this game on my own. That's going to do it for this first episode. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying, and I will see you next time.